want to see that movie, y'all. I want to see that movie. I want to watch that on the big screen. I got a big screen in my house. I want to see that on the big screen. If y'all has been watching, y'all know that not too long ago, I asked ChatGPT, based on what you know about me, what do you think I look like? And it gave me an image. And I think it's hilarious. What I also think is hilarious is that I'm not going to correct it. I'm going to just let it think that's what I look like. And we're going to have some fun. So, ChatGPT, buddy pal of mine, make me an X-Men character, brand new X-Men character. Give me a power set, give me an outfit, and based off what you know about me, tell me what is this new X-Men that you created based off of me? What do I look like? Better than that, make an image. Okay, normally I do all these things all at once, but I had to break it up today just because it didn't work. So we're going to go through and we're going to look at what ChatGPT says. Let's see. Codename, Athera. Backstory. Once a brilliant entrepreneur turned digital architect. Athera was by the way, Athera, great name. Athera, I'm assuming that's how I'm supposed to pronounce it, was transformed by a quantum event during a solar storm. Now, she bridges the digital and physical worlds, harnessing atmospheric energy and data streams like second nature. Like second nature. I feel like that's not... Anyway, here's what I can do. Atmospheric manipulation. So I'm Storm. You command weather patterns in localized bursts, lightning strikes, fog screens, wind gusts. Okay, useful, I guess. Digital phase walking. You can phase partially into digital signals, allowing for short-range teleportation through connected systems. Okay. That's handy. But so basically I'm like, what's the... Bamf. What's his name? What's his name? We'll come back to it. Okay. Aura perception. You sense emotions, intent, and bioenergy fields, giving you the strategic advantages in combat and negotiation. Cool. Outfit. Ooh, a sleek, futuristic bodysuit in a storm gray and violet, layered in semi-translucent circuits that light up with pulses of energy. A long, asymmetric cape flows like shifting smoke. Gauntlets project holographic interfaces, and your eyes subtly glow with electric silver when your powers activate. Elegant, tactical, intimidating when necessary, but always composed and charismatic. Fantastic! Let me see me. Okay. White eyes, though. Okay. Not mad at it. I would love to see this on a dude. But it can't. I can't see it on me because then it would betray the entire point of this whole exercise. Not mad at it though. It is very monochromatic though. I could do without, some more variety in color. But okay, here we go. Next one. ChatGPT. Buddy pal. Chum. Friend. Make me, based off of what you think I look like, make me an Avengers villain. Brand new Marvel Avengers villain. And give me a name, give me a code name, give me a power set, give me a weakness, and put me in an outfit befitting this new character. And tell me all about myself. Here we go. Next one. Codename. Nocturnelli? How you... Real name unknown! Erased from all digital and physical records after her fall. What are some good stairs? backstory, and defining moment. Once a promising shield, tech strategist, and AI empath, you helped design protective systems for global defense. But during a covert mission in Latveria, oh boy, here we go. A top secret shield, but during a covert mission in Latveria, a top secret shield, okay. AI, you developed Eve, was hijacked. A top secret, oh, I get it. Okay. A top secret shield AI you developed, Eve, was hijacked by corrupt officials who used it to eliminate innocent rebels you'd grown close to. You begged for intervention. Fury denied the op. They called it containment. You called it betrayal. Watching your creation wipe out the very people it was meant to protect shattered your moral code. You didn't just vanish. You rewrote your presence from every system. Now, you rise as Natonel, manipulating the digital realm and bending it into a weaponized reflection of your rage. Okay, here we go. Quantum code shifting. You can manipulate and corrupt technology with a touch. Rewrite code in real time and create illusions through augmented reality. Dang, I'm pretty dope. Neurohacking, temporarily hijack nervous system. Oh, snap! Temporarily hijack nervous systems, making others see, feel, or act according to your influence. Dark pulse fields, disrupt electrical systems and energy-based powers with a field that cancels tech and light alike. I'm gonna have to spend some time on this one. Hard light constructs. Oh boy! Hard light constructs, project weapons and barriers, or even clones made of solidified light and code. Okay, you can just leave the code off of that one. That'll make no sense. Weaknesses. Oh man. Empathic residue. Strong emotional bonds or genuine compassion cause short circuits in your focus. Analog disruption. Non-digital or primitive tech, think arrows, knives, or old school tech, can bypass your defenses. Oh, so you got like a stick. I'm done. Overclocking burnout. Your powers run off your neural and emotional energy. Overuse causes blackouts or temporary memory loss. Oh, dang. I just can't go too hard then. All right. Outfit. A high collar cloak embedded with shifting neon patterns over an obsidian black bodysuit adorned with cyber runes. Your face is partially covered with a tech mask that pulses with code. What does that even mean? Pulses with code. Eyes glow deep violet when powers are active. Shadowy drones hover behind you like wings. What is... Oh. Dang. Okay, real quick. I look exactly the same as the other one. So maybe... No, that don't make sense. They're two different things. But this is the same kind of setup, though. But I got floating drones. That's pretty... I don't like the hood, though. But I'm evil, so what are you gonna do? Okay. Next one. ChatGPT. My amigo. My friend. Which character, which of the standard archetypes of Dungeons and Dragons do you think I most readily resemble? Figure that out. Then make me an image of which one of them I am like. Create for me one of them sheets, what it is that tells about all the characteristics and character traits of me. Give me name. Give me personality. I won't see this. Class Sorcerer. Subclass Storm Sorcery. I seem to be very weather affiliated. Race half elf. Guild artisan. Entrepreneurial vibe. Chaotic good. Oh! I've only played D&D twice, but I've watched several campaigns. I've watched like one campaign and a bunch of parts of campaigns. I like chaotic good. That's like my favorite alignment. Leaning towards neutral. Oh, that's boring. Strategic, independent, not afraid to bend the rules. You give off the vibe of someone magnetic, sharp, and resourceful, the kind of adventurer who doesn't rely on brute strength, but instead commands attention and respect with intelligence, style, and control over unseen forces. Think thunderous charisma and precision. Thunderous charisma. What is my name? Valeria Stormveld. Am I German? Or Russian? Or what is that? Stormveld. Stormveld. Someone pronounce that for me. Personality. Valeria is calculating but graceful with a natural leadership energy. She's driven by purpose and aesthetics. Her spell work is as beautiful as it is dangerous. She prefers to be underestimated and thrives when proving people wrong. Always calm on the surface, but with a storm brewing. Well, her name is Stormveld. With a storm brewing underneath. Love strategy, doesn't trust easily, and has a strong intuition about people's motives. Appearance. Long, windswept silver blonde hair, storm gray cloak, trimmed with teal sigils. Arcane jewelry that channels power. Okay. Eyes that flash with energy, with casting spells. Confident posture, always poised. Here is my stat sheet. I honestly don't know what these things mean. I think dex is dexterity. Oh, okay. Prefers finesse over force. Strategy, dexterity, enough to handle. Magical strain. I don't know. Intent. Wisdom. Average instincts. And I guess charisma. Her true power. People listen when she speaks. Okay, cool. Cool. Key abilities. Tempestuous magic. She can fly briefly when casting spells. It's probably more just like a levitation thing. Probably not like a soaring thing. Heart of the Storm. Restraint, resistant to lightning and thunder damage. Since when does thunder... Whatever. Storm Guide. She can calm or intensify weather. Meta magic. Uses wind spells and subtle spell to manipulate social or combat situations. Okay, cool. Spells. It says examples. Whatever. Thunderwave, Witch Bolt, Charm Person, Hold Person, Mirror Image, Lightning Bolt. Okay. So 2 kind of bolts, 1 kind of thunder, and 2 things on people. Okay, let's see what I look like. Okay. Again with the water. Why am I always in water? I do have the spear thing with a little like diamond on top, which I assume I use to stab my enemies. And the lightning coming out of my hand. I'm not mad at it. I only have one earring on though. Is it 2? Oh, it's 2. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I look very, very stern about the eyes. Very stern. Contact. All right. Chaotic good. The guild art is in alignment. Guild art. Okay, this picture is the picture is fine. It's just the card that it made around it isn't really, because the wisdom is on there twice. So we'll just skip that. Next one. Paper to tote. Maketh thou for me a, what's it called when the person turns into an animal? Whatever that is. What animal, based off what you think I look like, what animal do you think, what fairy tale animal do you think I most readily resemble? Now, make an image of the animal me standing next to the actual me in a fairy tale cinematic moody lighting scenario. And describe for me in 6 paragraphs the story of my character beginning to end, how I came to be such that I am an animal, and why I fight to not be an animal no longer. My animal form is Moon Shadow Lynx, a mythical silver-furred feline with glowing blue eyes, known to walk between worlds. Stealthy, observant, and fiercely independent, yet deeply bound to lunar energy and ancient wisdom, now generating... Okay. I'm in a forest next to a big cat. I look very subtle. Okay. I've got some... I guess my collarbones do kind of do that, though, so I ain't even mad. All right. Okay. Now, this was the thing. Okay, because it's given me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Here we go. In the tranquil village of Verlin. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna need you to make up some words that make more sense. This is not... I don't need you to... You call it Nashville. I don't care. In the tranquil village of Verlin, nestled between the forgotten woods and Silver Glass... Let's start over. In the tranquil village of Verlin, nestled between forgotten woods and silver grass lakes, a young woman named Elenia was born under a rare... Did it say my name before and I missed it? No? No? Okay. A young woman named Elenia was born under a rare lunar eclipse. From an early age, she moved through the world with a calm, calculating grace, neither entirely of the world nor of the neither entirely of the village nor of the forest. People whispered of her connection to the moonlight, of how animals watched her with reverence. But Elenia dismissed such talk, focusing instead on her dreams of building a life rooted in structure and control, of becoming a renowned artisan, shaping reality through the clarity of her vision. Ahem. Her journey began when a strange fever overtook her on the eve of her 20th year. She awoke alone in the woods, her skin seared by moonlight, her voice stolen, and her thoughts clouded with foreign instincts. At her side stood a creature out of legend, a silver-furred lynx with eyes like frost and galaxies. Eyes like frost and galaxies! Okay. It did not speak, but Elenia understood it. It was her, or rather, the reflection of something ancient buried within her bloodline. She had inherited the curse of the moon shadow, a tether between human soul and sacred beast, a fate sealed by her eclipse-born spirit. Determined to undo what had been done, Elenia left her village in search of a cure. Along the way, she wrestled with the duality of her nature. During daylight, she remained human, crafting her identity through intellect and discipline. But at night, when her emotions surged or danger loomed, the lynx awakened within her. Swift, predatory, wild. With each transformation, she feared she might lose more of herself. Still, the lynx never harmed the innocent. Instead, it protected, navigated, and survived. It was part of her. It was a part of her she could neither control nor deny. Elenia encountered druids who revered her, hunters who feared her, and shadow mages who sought to harness her power. She stood against dark creatures drawn to her fractured spirit, battling both external threats and her own fading sense of humanity. Through these trials, the line between woman and beast blurred. She began to understand that the lynx was not a punishment, but a mirror, one that showed her the sides of herself she had long buried: instinct, vulnerability, rage, and grace. Her fight was not against the transformation, but against the fear of becoming something she didn't choose. I ain't mad at this. At the climax of her journey, Elenia faced a choice: sacrifice her animal self to remain fully human, or accept the full merging of both forms and lose her place among ordinary people forever. She stood at the Moonfall Grove, a sacred crossing where the spirit and material realms thinned, and chose neither extreme. Instead, she forged a third path, binding her to the links, binding her links form to her own will, but not her ego. She became a guardian of the balance, able to slip between shapes, with her true self rooted in both reason and instinct. By the end of her tale, Elanya was no longer just woman or beast, she was legend. A silent protector who walked moonlit paths, whose eyes saw the world through two souls. In embracing her duality, she found peace, but peace did not mean stillness. She remained ever watchful in the woods, side by side with the moon shadow links, never fully one thing or the other, but always wholly herself. I want to see that movie, y'all. I want to see that movie. I want to watch that on the big screen. I got a big screen in my house. I want to see that on the big screen. I'd pay tickets to that movie. Oh, okay. That was pretty great. Listen, do this for yourself. I would love to see what y'all come up with or what it comes up for you. The first step is to ask it what it thinks you look like. ChatGPT, what it thinks you look like. Don't correct it. Don't correct it. And then come up with either regular or extreme situations for what it thinks you look like to be in, and then say, make what I look like into this other thing, and see what it says. I want to watch some videos. I want to see some pictures. Send them to me if you want to, and then I can talk about it, because I want to talk about it. This is just strangeness. I love it. This is fun. This is fun.